live. Your host, Mostess, Holly Baglio, broadcasting to you live from Holly Television, HTV. I want my HTV. I want it now, I want it live, and on this happy Friday. If I knew the date, I'd be like, this is Friday, September something, probably my friend Dave's birthday. So happy birthday, Dave. If it's the 29th, it's his birthday. I've been missing everybody's birthday, by the way, so I'm so sorry to all my friends who I missed wishing a happy birthday to. Good morning, Ossifer Hot. How you doing today? I've been talking to Heavenly Abba a lot, and I've been talking to him out loud. Good morning, sweetheart. The reason I've been talking to Abba out loud is because I want the enemy who's sending their spies after me to spy on me, find out stuff about me, stuff like that. I decided that the enemy can spy on all the beautiful things that I say to Heavenly Abba and how much I love him. Good morning, sweetheart. Hi, Brandy. So I've been speaking out loud, and hey, I'm watching you. I caught her eating stuff she wasn't supposed to be. So I got some things on my mind. I'm going to ask you guys to help me out. Couple of you, but all of you together. I get emails, and people share their personal experiences, or they have questions, they want to know more. And I always try to make myself available by a private video call, phone call. Hey, good morning, Mike. I just try to make myself available to you guys all the time, but I've noticed in 2020, I have not been available to you as much, mainly because my life just all came together and fell in place. Book, my website, my new house or home. Yes, I rent. I don't own. Good morning. I work for food, my car. Boy, my dog feels better. So everything is falling into place. My personal life is falling. Everything just came together for me in the roaring 20s. Praise be to Yud Hey Vav Hey. All worship, love, and glory to him in Yeshua's name. So, I was thinking, now if I keep, okay, the words I am using, I'm specifically using them for a specific reason. So say there's an anonymous person out there, right? Now, I value when someone comes to me and says, Holly, I don't want my identity being known, and even the name I'm giving you is not my real name. And this is why I'm not telling you. I have accepted that from people. Most of the time, I'm like, okay, well, you just got to identify yourself. I expect you to show me your face and allow me to hear your voice so I know who you are. But publicly, I will protect and not give your identity out to anyone. When I give you my word and I give, okay, guys, I'm bound by confidentiality agreements. I have to look into this more, but okay, wait. What is very important here is that you guys know that under God, when you tell me something in confidence, I cannot repeat it. I'm ordained to Yud Hey Vav Hey in Yeshua's name, and the Holy Spirit burns inside and around me. He decided I was ordained. I went and got the official paperwork, of course. So when you guys talk to me right there, I am bound by confidentiality. 2019 sucked. I was in places where I had to live with other people, and of course you respect their house rules and whatnot, and I did, to a T. Dotted every lie, every I, crossed every T. I did what I was told, but how I live and my personality is very different than a lot of other people. So I'm not here to bash those other people, but I am here to point out the glaring obvious thing that I'm 46 years old. I belong on my own, not having somebody dote over me, treating me like a 14-year-old. And worse than that, when I would have private video calls with you. I love you, Christine. Back in 2020, this was another reason why I cut it off. Was because when I was having private video calls, those video calls were being dropped on. And then when I would walk out of my room to talk to the other people under the same roof where I was temporarily staying, oh, I heard Doc Michael's voice. Oh, I heard Seller's voice. What'd they say? What they say? What they say? What they say? It's like, first off, It's not your business. Now I'm using Doc and Seller as an example, okay? This is just an example. Doc called me. He confided in me. If he wants to tell you something, he will tell you himself. Secondly, you're not even supposed to know that I even spoke to him because this is confidential. If he didn't tell you himself or she didn't tell you herself, I'm not going to. And it's not your business, and you are in no place to ask me who that is and what they talked about. And yes, I get offended because I care and respect these people who confide in me. So now that I got the big elephant out of the way, this is where I was wondering if I could ask you guys for help. So there's an anonymous person out there, and they've written to me, and I'm so grateful because, you know, I love these type of topics, you know, demons, fallen angels, freedom deliverances, super soldiers, MK, all of it. River, I love you. It's great to see you. Yeah, my world did come together. Yeah, like, Mike, the last time you and I spoke on the phone, you knew, you heard, my life was ripped apart when we actually, our last phone call with each other. So since that, thank you. Holly, right? Oh, I put mousse in my hair so that way the curls would come out but not go poofy and frizzy. But yeah, it's drying. It's still wet. Okay, so this anonymous person writes to me, and they bring up really interesting things, and they have really interesting experiences. Now, what I'm wondering is this. Would you guys who wish to stay anonymous or what have you, or protect your identity, or it's just, you know, whatever the reason, would you guys be willing that when I read your emails, and if I can basically take from your email your question, only the question, or the topic of what your question revolves around, and may I run a video to share my experiences with you? Because yesterday and also the day before, I got an email from somebody, and I've been dying to talk to him. I really have. But when I go to sit down and type, for some reason, I'm hitting like a writer's block. I just can't type. But if I don't give the person's identity and I don't give their personal experiences, if I keep that all confidential and under wraps, can I, like, read your question or read the topic that you're talking about, but then can I make a video to answer you back if I'm having trouble typing that day, whether it's because of an ulcer or whether my arthritis hurts, for whatever reason, can I get back to you guys like in a verbal video, and would you be okay with that? And if you're okay with that, what can I and can I not say? But this person, I'm going to type to them probably like 2 whopping sentences and say, can I read your questions and share my experiences on a video because I'm having trouble? And it's not you, it's me. What do you guys think? Would that be cool? Like, you can ask me any question you want, anything under the sun. For instance, how did you go pee in a cage? I'll answer it. I won't look down at you for asking such a idiotic, personal, intrusive, disgusting question. I won't do that. But I'll answer it. Well, I do reserve the right not to answer certain questions. Okay. You would like that. Cool, Brandy. I'm going to write this other person back. But I've been getting a couple cool emails. I think it's on Twitter, Instagram. There's some people on Instagram. I've been trying to do a private video call, and Twitter. But I'm also in private groups. Like, say, hypothetically, I know someone, and they started up their website, and they'll give you access, like an ID, a passcode, and you can go to their website, and it's the same exact thing as Facebook, except you're invited there, and your real name and your information is given. Like, they know who you are, but you can come in under different aliases, and it's basically a very guarded community. So, like, they're not just going to say, oh yeah, come hang out with us. No, it's more like, hey, we heard your testimony. You're one of us. Come hang out here. This is a safe platform. I don't want to give the name to that one if you don't mind. I'd like to keep it private. So that's really where all the private messages are coming from that are like, dang, light bulbs are going off, but I'm just having trouble typing. So can I verbally get back to you and verbally make a video? And again, definitely continue to protect your identity. And I won't share your personal experiences, not unless you tell me I specifically can. But what do you guys think? Let me know. Leave your comments below this video. Like and subscribe, share, ask your friends to come tag along and hang out with us. Telegram. I set that up. That Telegram though goes nuts on me. Like it doesn't stop dinging. It's like ding, 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 ding. That's why I don't have it open. It's like, at my work for food, I think sometimes they get frustrated with me and I'm like, well, I can't. If I turn my ringers off or anything else, like you've just disconnected from people that really need to get in touch with me, or better yet, I need to know what's going on. And no offense, I know this sounds weird, but when my cell phone's going off, more than half the time I know who it is and what they're calling about, but I just need to know. I need to know that they're calling, so I can't turn off my notifications. I can't silence my phone because then I'll forget to turn it back on. And I don't want to silence these people, but I'll tell you, I went out New Year's, and I went out and we went to this guy's house hanging out for New Year's because I spent like 2 weeks in Jersey around New Year's. One time was for like business stuff that fell through, and the second time was solely for pleasure. And where was I going with this? So my friend goes, turn off your phone. I'm like, I can't turn it off, but you can hold it, but you can't turn it off. And what I did was I kind of turned it down, like the ringers, but it vibrates. Within 45 minutes, he turns around. He's like, how the hell do you do this, Holly? He's like, your phone does not stop. I'm like, I know, but you have to understand that people calling me, they're my loved ones. Most of them I love. It's just that we have like an ongoing conversation. We started a conversation, but we haven't stopped talking yet. That's why you keep hearing all these dings. But there's sometimes, but over New Year's, I did learn something important. I did learn how to trust somebody else, to hand them my cell phone, know that they would not invade my space or do anything, but that I could just put it down, go enjoy my New Year's. Get over here. And but when he held my cell phone, he's like, wow, when you say that you make yourself available and you like hanging out with the other survivors and helping victims become survivors, he's like, you're not kidding, you really do, don't you? I'm like, yeah, man. Yeah, this is my calling, this is my life. I love you, Lily. I love you, Ben. Hugs. It's great to see you guys. I love your name, Lily. Hey, I'm watching you. I want to give her a decent walk because I got to go to the food store and I gotta go to the food store, and I'm cooking today. I was supposed to cook last night. I called up my boss. I'm like, hey, boss man, I'm tired. Can I? And before I even finished, she's like, yeah, whatever you were going to do, you can do tomorrow. Just try to do it before noon. Try. Yeah, I know. I quit cigarettes and I went back. But I'm going to Ohio, so once I go out there, that I will quit smoking there. By the time I get out to Ohio, I won't be smoking cigarettes. Patty, good morning. How are you? Blue Sky, I love you. I love you. I'm so honored you're here. Forgive me for my nicotine habit. I've been doing that, what do they call it? The vape pen and the e-cig and cig shuffle. Yeah, the e-cig to the cig shuffle, because I'm shuffling between the two. I want to put down the cigarettes because when I made my, you have a great day, Mike. I'm praying for your safe travels. When I made my covenant with Abba, I was like, I won't smoke cigarettes, but I'm smoking this vape pen, and I might not quit the vape pen, but I won't smoke cigarettes. I'll try not to. I'll try to do better. So I really want to put this down. Like, definitely the cigarettes. The vape pen, once I get back on that, like I was, I'll only be on 3 milligrams of nicotine. So ultimately, I will quit. But yeah, I'm a sinner. I've got my strongholds, and I've got, okay, see, I've been delivered, but I haven't broken the bad habit that formed, and I need to work on that. So I'm getting there. I wonder if I'm putting on weight. Do you guys think I'm putting on weight? Ooh, look at my eyes. They look a lot better. Remember last winter when they were like heavy bags and just really dark circles? I think it was allergies. I really do. The maple tree is gorgeous. It's beautiful out here. I love it out here. I'm so blessed. Um, I, I live like, I was at my work for food. Okay, so I moved here February 22nd of 2020, 2222020, right? If I told you the numbers to my address, you'd be like, oh, yeah, you are blessed. So this is, well, number 2 is blessings from Abba and how he blesses me. I pray those same blessings to go to everybody else and you guys in my chat room. So I ask Abba, because he has blessed me so greatly, I would really love to see him bless you guys with the same great blessings in Yeshua's name. I hope I'm saying that right. But you could use more. Yeah, I do need more. I do agree, Lily. I need an exercise routine, which I have. I just got to stick to it. And yeah. But I'll tell you, when I got here in February, my goodness, everybody, my godmother, my friends, everybody was like, Holly, what the hell happened to you? And by the way, we're glad you're back home and you're never leaving again. We shouldn't have let you leave first time. Even though the goal was for you to always come back, that was the plan. They were crying when I was pulling out of the driveway. My loved ones were downright crying. They all knew it was a huge mistake, but at the same rate, I needed to leave because I was suffering from battered women syndrome. So severe battered woman syndrome. I'm still suffering from it. You can see that sometimes the battered women syndrome coming out. So, but I have a written book, so I really needed that break. But anyway, so I got here February. I started my work for food July, the last week of July, I think. I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was the last week of July. And so I walk Keeper. I hike Keeper all over the place, right? Like where I live. There's a whole bunch of parks where I live, but, you know, it's out by farmers and everything else. It's addicting. I can't. Quitting sugar is not even a thought for me. I'd starve to death if there wasn't sugar. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. Well, anyway, so I hike Keeper all over. Good morning, Jeff. I love you, brother. So I'm at my work for food, and I don't know what it was about last week, but 50% of the people come in and they're like, "Oh, you live on Avenue. I saw you this weekend. I saw you this weekend. I saw you in Keeper. I saw you walking Keeper. I know where." Everybody knows where I live now. I don't think there's one person in this town who does not know where I live. Hey, I love you, Doc. And that in itself will keep me safe because the people who know where I live, They're all Second Amendment enthusiasts. And they don't take kindly to any riffraff, so I know I'm very safe here. I'm very safe here in this community. I love you, Doc. Yeah, it's not my near future either, Lily. So, I'm only making tuna fish and chicken salad. I don't make potato salad or macaroni salad or egg salad anymore, which stinks because now that just cut down. I don't get paid in cash. I get food. I cook for other people. I get to eat. And if I want any kind of food, drinks, or anything like that, I can get it. So when I say work for food, it's literally work for food. It's not like I'm happy I'm safe too, Christine. I love a lot, and you know it. Hey, Holly! Oh, I'd be like, Kristen! I'd come running over to you. Or I'd be like, I'd ballet dance over to you. It's Christine. Oh, I love you, Kathleen. How are you and Catalina doing? Oh, no, they're getting better. Actually, Kathleen, they're getting better. Actually, I was saying how everything fell into place for me. Everything fell into place, Kathleen. Like, from my car to my home to being able to get, since Barry Obama took away $350 worth of food stamps from me per month, I have to somehow come up with food, right? So I came up with an avenue to get my food. My disability check only covers so much, and I gotta eat. And I gotta get out a little bit, and cooking is good. It is. I have like no stress for cooking, except when somebody doesn't like what I make them. So I know how to offset that. If they have a bad meal because I didn't cook it right, I'll turn around and their next meal, I make it for free and give it to them. And then it makes up for if I made something and they didn't like it. Because I know, like, I have bad appetite issues, and if my food isn't what I want, I won't finish it or eat it. Okay, guys, I don't mean to be rude. I just wanted to come putz around for a little bit with you guys, say hello. Thousands of things to do right now, and I'm here listening to you. Christine, me too, I got paperwork. You should see my kitchen. Apparently, the dishwasher quit on me, walked out, and left my kitchen a complete disaster area. Meanwhile, I'm the dishwasher. Like, I don't have a dishwasher machine. I am the dishwasher. So that's going to be an hour and a half to clean up my kitchen because I've been cooking up a storm. And then I have paperwork. My paperwork is going to take me 2 hours to get through. A trip to Staples, a trip to get money orders so I can pay my bill. But I got a lot of paperwork to do. Medical bills to sort through. I got that interview tonight. Oh, you guys are going to have fun with this interview. I can't wait. I think we're going to run it tonight. If not, probably tomorrow. You guys have got to hear this man's testimony. It's very triggering. It's about a satanic ritual. But I can't wait to run this interview. I'm so excited about this project. I'm so excited. I can't wait to bring it to you, but I can't say who or, you know, I don't know. We might even run it here on my channel. I'm not positive. Everything is left in their hands and the speaker. I just get, they're just kindly including me. But you guys are going to get a kick. I can't wait for you to hear this person's testimony. Oh, which reminds me, guys, I want to run panels. Now that I know how to run videos without getting a copyright strike, I'm going to be doing that. So you're going to see more and more from me on YouTube. Okay, so thanks for letting me come babble, repeat myself a million times. Sorry about that. That's also the fibromyalgia. I have been suffering, and I repeat myself a lot with the fibromyalgia. It's actually pretty embarrassing and humiliating when I do that because I don't like that about myself. All right, guys, I love you. I pray that Abba answers all your prayers. You have a happy, happy Friday. I'm going to have a very happy Friday once I get done with paperwork, cleaning, and cooking. All right, guys, so again, the whole point for this 25-minute video, I can sum up in 1 minute. When you send me emails, if I have trouble typing a response, would it be okay with you guys if I brought up just your question and I made a video to answer that question or that topic, to explain and share my experiences? Would that be okay with you guys? Even if you guys wish to stay anonymous, I can achieve that. Not give your ID, not give your testimony, but just stick to the questions that you pose at me. But I've been having trouble typing lately, my responses, but I can verbally speak my response. So I want to know if that's okay with you. And, all right. Awesome. So sling me some questions. I gotta go. I love you guys. And thank you to Atlantic Management and Construction, Inc. Nothing like promoting my friend's company, right? All right, guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. See you later. In a while, crocodiles. 2 thumbs up. I love you, Doc. I only get 2 thumbs up because Doc is here. Guys, later.